Welcome to Exit 15 along I-40 and historic Route 66 in the Texas Panhandle. Sit back and enjoy the view of a few of the things we saw on our recent exploration.
Alright, we are south of Exit 15 off the 40 in Texas. What you're looking at right here is where there would be a bridge on 66 about a mile south of the freeway over this arroyo. And then looking to the south, you see that there's quite a bit of concrete left from what had to have been a bridge at one time. You can still hear the freeway from here. You can hear all the trucks and everything going by. The rail bed is off to the left, which would be east of here. We're looking kind of south-southwest right now. This is pretty good evidence that Route 66 once went through here.
A little bit closer to the freeway, we came across a culvert in the middle of nowhere with a mesquite tree growing up in the middle of it. The culvert is nearly completely filled in on both sides, although there is evidence of a little bit of a drainage. More importantly, this shows us that Route 66 went right through here.
And we're here on the north side of Exit 15 in Texas, and we found one of the two missing culverts. This one is quite a ways from the actual exit where we parked the van, and we've had to hike up at least half a mile, perhaps further. There's supposed to be two culverts along this section, but we've not been able to find the second one. We did find evidence of a piece of a culvert that's been perhaps dragged off site, but as for the actual Route 66 alignment, we only find this one culvert, and this is actually pretty far back up the grade here. We're not too far from the FAA tower or the cell phone tower. And I had to be careful here, I'm backing into yucca. But this is what it looks like here. We're looking northwest right now, and the roadbed kind of arced west and then southwest as it gradually descended off the caprock here. So anyway, this is number one of what was probably once upon a time two different culverts here, but this is the only one left.
This is the lower culvert, and it's on the north side of I-40. It's actually fairly visible as you drive westbound along the freeway. All of the drainage has been filled in through the years, courtesy of erosion, so it's just a culvert in the middle of nowhere. This is also a significant location in that it is just after where the old alignment crossed the railroad tracks and popped out on the north and west side of the tracks. Now this is a strange piece of Route 66 history. It is two broken pieces of a culvert head wall. We looked closely and they do match, so it was one piece at one time. We have no idea where the other half is, nor do we know exactly where these were dragged from. We suspect it might be part of the missing culvert that is further along the climb up the escarpment to the top of the caprock. Finally, we have a map overview that shows all the various locations we visited on this trip. The yellow pins indicate the alignment of original Route 66 as it descended the caprock and then curved south toward the ruins of the ghost town Boise. The fuchsia pin represents the old bridge ruins, while the purple pin represents the approximate location of the culvert just south of I-40. This is the one with the tree growing in the middle of it. The blue pin on the north side of I-40 represents what I call the lower culvert, the one that is so easy to see from the freeway as you drive westbound. The red pin represents the two pieces of the broken culvert that lie off the path of Route 66. The light blue pin is the elusive culvert. It is the one that is the farthest east and is actually partially up the escarpment. Finally, we have the green pin, which is where we speculate the missing culvert might have been located. Thank you for joining us on this adventure at Exit 15.